Hello children. In the previous class, Amabel was in the train. She had 3 buttons in front of her, which was engraved with what you want to eat, what you want to drink and what you want to read. So now we will move to the continuation part. Amabel pressed all the buttons at once. Children, Amabel pressed all 3 buttons at once and instantly she saw. Here instantly means immediately. My aunt instantly came in front of me. So Amabel pressed all 3 buttons at once and instantly she saw on the cushion by her side a silver tray with vanilla ice, boiled chicken with white sauce, almonds with peppermint cream and mashed potato and a tall glass of lemonade. Beside the tray there was a book also. And just as Amabel finished the last spoonful of ice and reached the last full stop of the book, the train stopped and hundreds of railway officials in white velvet shouted, "Where you want to go to? Get off here." As soon as she finished last spoonful of ice cream and she reached the reading last line of the book, the train suddenly stopped and she found a in station. The station was filled. Hundreds of railway officials in white velvet dress and they were shouting, "Where you want to go to? Get off from here." A smiling porter opened the door. "Now," he said, "come on out, Miss Amabel, unless you want to go to where you don't want to go to." So, after the train stopped, a porter comes nearby the door and he opened the door and he invited Amabel, "Please get down from the train." And he goes on to ask, "Where you don't want to go to?" She hurried out onto the platform and saw ahead of her a crowd. She went onto the platform. Then she saw a crowd in front of her. Here platform means a flat area next to railroad track where people wait for a train. A crowd of people gathered in the platform. So here she was hurried to the platform and she saw in front of her a crowd of people. What's all that?" she asked the friendly porter. Seeing the crowd, Amabel goes on to ask the porter, "Why they all standing here? What's happening?" "It's the mayor, dear Miss Amabel," he said. "So, mayor is going to come," he said. "For his honor to receive him, all people has gathered there." Here, mayor means a person who is elected as head of a city. Amabel shook hands with the mayor. The mayor bowed low to her and said, "Welcome, dear Amabel. We know you meant to please your aunt. It's not your fault that you didn't know you should ask permission before you touch other people's thing. To her shock, the mayor comes in front of her and bowed down, wishing, "Welcome, dear Amabel." And children, if you go back to the beginning of the story, what mistake did Amabel do? She plucks flowers from the greenhouse and sticks in front of the window sill. That's the reason why aunt was angry and she stops talking with her. So here the mayor again reminded those words and he said, "This is not your fault, but you should take permission before you touch other people's things." "Oh, but," said Amabel, quite confused, "I did." Hearing Mayor's word, Amabel got confused and she said, "I did." And the conversation stopped. But a band started to play and drowned her words. The instruments of the band were all of silver and the bandsman's clothes of white leather. So here a band started to play lots of instruments with silver in color and bandsmen wear white leather dress. In that, Amabel's words drowned because the mayor could not hear Amabel's words. Here, bowed low. Bowed low means bend forward to greet and show respect. Mayor bowed low to Amabel and said, "Welcome, dear." Drowned. Drowned means submerged in other things. Amabel's words were drowned when the band started to play the music. Instruments of the band means the musical instruments which the band members were playing. The color of the instruments played by band was silver. There was a flower show and a concert. There was also a grand dinner with thousands of guests in Amabel's honor. Soon the shout went up, "Speech, speech." So there was a flower show also and there was a concert also. Concert means a musical performance given in public. The musicians are busy rehearsing for the concert. So here there were arranged a flower show and a live concert. They were arranged a grand dinner honor of Amabel and mayor called thousands of guests, and those who were all gathered, they started shouting, "Speech, speech" by Amabel. Amabel began, "Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to make a speech. I just want to say thank you and to say. So, when hearing these words, Amabel started to giving a speech and she said, "I don't want to give a speech, but just I want to say thank you for all giving me a beautiful dinner and a flower show and live concert." She stopped and the happy crowd cheered. So Later she stopped. Then again the crowd started to shout. To say, she went on as the cheers died down, that I should have thought, but I did want to please Auntie. It's all so mixed. Oh, I wish Auntie was here. So, again she went on to give a speech and she said, I want to say my aunt sorry and I prefer to my auntie. She should have been here nearby with me. And instantly auntie was there, very tall and quite nice looking, in a very elegant dress. Suddenly she saw auntie was nearby her and she was tall, quite nice looking and a elegant, beautiful dress. Speech, cried the crowd. Speech from auntie. Now those who gathered, they start shouting towards the aunt. They said, speech from auntie. Auntie stood beside Amabel and said, I think perhaps I was hasty and I think Amabel meant to please me, but those flowers were meant for the winter. Well, I was annoyed. I am sorry. So now auntie was standing beside Amabel and she said, I think perhaps I was hasty. Maybe I think I made a mistake by scolding you in hurry. So, but still those flowers meant for the winter. Even I was annoyed. I am sorry. Then auntie said in front of the crowd to Amabel, sorry. Oh, auntie, so am I, cried Amabel. And the two began to hug each other on the ivory step while the crowd cheered. Hearing these words, Amabel was very much happy and both of them hugged each other on ivory step. And when it grew late and the stars were out, Amabel fell asleep in her aunt's arms beside a fountain on a marble terrace where white peacocks came to drink. So here it was almost night time. The stars were shining out. Aunt was sitting beside a fountain on the marble terrace and on her arms Amabel felt asleep and there were lots of white peacock came to the fountain to drink water. She awoke on a big bed with her aunt's arms still round her. When she wakes up, she was in a big bed in her aunt's arm, still her aunt's arm round her. Till here it was fantasy. Children, I think you all understood. Till this paragraph it was a dream. Till this paragraph it was a dream which was going on in the minds of Amabel, sleeping on a very big bed. Once she woke up, she comes to reality and she wants to say her aunt sorry, which one we see in the next slide. Amabel, she was saying, Amabel, oh auntie, said Amabel sleepily, I am so sorry, but I did mean to please you. So, when Amabel wakes up, she said to her auntie, I am sorry, but I did mean to please you. I want to say you sorry. I am sure you meant to please me. Now come down to supper, said her aunt and smiled. Then auntie replied, I know you meant to please me. Sorry. For that sake only you plucked flowers and kept it on the windowsill. Now you forgot all those things and you come down for the supper. Amabel looked around for the magical book, but it was nowhere. Later, Amabel remembers the dream and she searches for the magical book, but she does not find the magical book anywhere. Thank you.